Hey everyone, thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today we're going to talk about Ethereum and speculate on whether a $2,000 Ethereum is imminently inbound. If you guys like the content, please subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up. Also check out the Telegram channel, which you can find a link to in the description below. The game continues. The same game we keep playing. Bitcoin calms down, chilling between 51, 52K or so. Ethereum rallies. If Bitcoin pulls back slightly, Ethereum gets spooked. Again, Ethereum's the cat, Bitcoin's the dog. Bitcoin's running around like crazy, just going up and running around everywhere, and it spooks the cat. When the dog sleeps for a little while, the cat will come out to play. So we're looking, we followed these weekly moves, right? We followed these weekly moves that Bitcoin had on en route to its prior all-time high, and then we look at what happened after it. And what did Bitcoin do? Afterwards, after it broke its all-time high, or the candle that broke it was a 22% move up, or about a 22% move up. You can see 22.48. The next one was a 12% move. So about a 22% move followed by a 12% move. 22 and 12. Ethereum breaking through, it was 23%. The next one was 11.66. 23 and 12. Fairly similar moves by Bitcoin and Ethereum when they were breaking their prior all-time highs. What happened next for Bitcoin? Well, afterwards, it then went up another 26%. Okay, so it did 20, 22, 12, and then 26. Ethereum, 23, 12. Currently, it's up about 7%. This candle, if it were to go up 23% over the next few days before the weekly close, we would be looking at closer to a $2,200 to $2,300 Ethereum. Now, the way in which we get there, we already know. Bitcoin needs to stay somewhat dormant. If Bitcoin goes back into price discovery mode, of course, Ethereum can get slowly dragged up with it, but it likely would not necessarily trend to, say, $2,200 or $2,300 in 3 days if Bitcoin goes back into price discovery mode and starts trending up slowly. Okay, so what we would like for Ethereum to do, or what we would like for Bitcoin to do, would be to just kind of stay where it is for a few days, let Ethereum have that room to run, and if it does, then that would hopefully put us at closer to a $2,200 to $2,300 Ethereum. Now, clearly, 2K is the major goal, right? This is a major milestone, is $2,000. If we go and look, how long did it take us to go from 1K to 2K? Well, it started here the first week of January, and we're closing in on hopefully 2K in the not so distant future. This has taken approximately 6 weeks. Okay, if things get more manic, and I mean it has been one hell of a journey already. If we continue pushing up this curve, then the time to go from 2K to 3K could be even shorter. Okay, so I mean, obviously in percentage gains, it's also not as much. To go from 1K to 2K is a 100% move, whereas to go from 2K to 3K is only a 50% move. Hopefully we can make it. We're keeping an eye on the Ethereum Bitcoin valuation. We said this could be a turnaround point if, and only if, Bitcoin volatility reduces. If Bitcoin volatility does not reduce to the upside or the down, or if it stays high, whether that means it goes up or it goes down, we would expect Ether Bitcoin to continue trending down. These are the risks we take. Okay, again, there's no free lunch. We'll be here every step of the way. We take, every theoretical reward, there's a risk associated with it. Otherwise, anyone would try to claim that reward. There's a risk associated with it. These are the risks. So hopefully we can make it there. If we look at our regression rainbow for Ethereum, you can see that just as we were hoping, we have pushed through into the orange band. If we're able to navigate up to the top of the orange band, say by the first week of March, or maybe the second week of March, first or second week of March, then it would correspond to closing in on a $3,000 Ethereum in approximately 2 to 3 weeks if the parabolic trend continues. So we know that eventually this parabolic trend will break. It does not necessarily mean the bull market's over. Whether it breaks here and we regroup and then continue higher, or if it goes up and then it breaks, we can regroup and continue higher. Again, I think it's, being in it for the long haul is generally a good thing. Coming into the market at this level of extension from where we were just a year ago is obviously risky. But as I've said before, if I didn't own any Ethereum, I would still consider DCAing into the market just to get some exposure. So we'll see where things go. We're only $60 away from a 2K Ethereum. From the current price, it's actually only about, I believe, 3%. So a 3% move or so, 3 to 4%, would get us to that elusive $2,000 Ethereum. Hopefully we can catch it on stream later if it happens. And also potentially if we do get above 2K, things could start moving quickly. Okay, things could start moving quickly if in fact Ethereum is able to get above 2K. The main thing that could put a pause to the entire show, it always comes down to Bitcoin. Let's hope Bitcoin holds for a while, right? The longer it holds, theoretically, the better that is for Ethereum. And keep in mind too that even if it doesn't hold, and even if it does have a slight retracement here, doesn't mean that Ethereum can't ultimately trend back up. It was in this period right here, starting the first week of January through the last week of January. Bitcoin had 2 bad weeks in that period, January 11th and January 18th. But January 11th and January 18th for Ethereum, January 11th wasn't so great, but the 18th was. Okay, so just because Bitcoin does have a correction, if it does not mean the Ethereum rally is over. It could just mean that we're kicking the can down the road. So again, we got to watch the same thing. The bull market support band, where is it? We're nowhere close to it right now. 25,880 up to 28,833. So we still have a long ways to go before we would ever be looking at capitulating to that. Of course, it can happen at any time. That's the risk you take. So as long as we're well above it like we currently are, then there's still a decent chance that the Ethereum price is catalyzed to move to 2K and hopefully above. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up. Remember, we have the premium list if you want information on how I navigate these markets. You can check out the monthly or the altcoin season sale in the description below on the monthly subscription. So you'll get access to the weekly reports, the weekly videos, the Telegram alerts channel, the Telegram chat room, the TradingView indicators, and the risk dashboard. And you'll even get access to this Ethereum indicator if you want it. So make sure you guys check it out, lock in the lower rate. I imagine once I raise the prices from the current rate, there's a decent chance I think they'll never go back down to the current price. So make sure you check it out if you've been waiting to get in on that, and hopefully we'll see you there. At the very least, subscribe to the channel. We'll see if we can make it to 2K. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye.